I don't know. My turn.
Have fun. Have not fun.
I will not.
And again, I never finished my thought. I would not normally tell people to not buy a game this early into it. But this... I don't know where these positive reviews are coming from. To go back to what I was saying way earlier, I don't think people know what a good Sonic game is anymore. But seeing as we're here playing Sonic, and as I was saying less earlier than the thing about people not knowing what a good Sonic game is, we've played a lot of Sonic games, the two of us. A set of Sonic games that I'm sure I have played, but my friend has not, because I'm really big into Game Boy Advance games, are the Sonic Advance games. The Sonic Advance games are very good. They're classic...
Yeah, Pokeballs!
They're classic 2D Sonic games in every sense, but with the modern aesthetic, modern power, and the characters. Like, all the characters, especially in Sonic Advance 3, like, all the modern characters, save for, like, Rouge the Bat, I think, are actually playable, but in teams of two. And they have unique team-up abilities that aren't attacks, they're movement that help you get through stages faster, reach parts of stages you couldn't reach before, in different ways.
That sounds like Chaotix.
Not really. I mean, it's in description, probably.
Yeah, in description it sounds like Chaotix.
Yeah, in practice, it's not really. But, I mean, you know, they probably took the two-person, like, team-up concept from Chaotix, and, you know, and from, you know, 2, having Tails with you. But having him be in 3, like, it's controllable.
Yeah.
You, as a single player, have a modicum of control over the other character by being able to call them to you really quickly.
Really? Those things hurt you?
These completely stationary...
But if you go inside of them, it's okay. It's all good.
Are you supposed to do something now? Oh!
Oh my god.
You can control it, okay.
I thought I was supposed to shoot out of it or something.
Like...
I'm gonna blow up.
There are people out there, whoever the hell made
I blew up.
whatever team it was at Sega that made, or whatever people in Sonic Team, I should say, that made the Sonic Advance games.
I'm pretty sure that was Dimps.
You use Wisp powers, by the way, by tapping the screen in the top right.
I've been trying to do that.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that there's some other way to activate them, because that's kind of dumb. It's also completely unnecessary. They could have made that a button on the controller,
But no, you need 2 jump buttons.
yeah. You need a jump button that only jumps, and you need a jump button that turns into your homing attack button.
Okay, so 10 rings.
Because clearly the way it was done in Sonic Adventure, where your jump button was your homing attack button, and it worked just fine, wasn't good enough. They had to fuck it up. But yeah, clearly they have people, or had people, well, I know at this point, they could have gotten rid of all the people that made the Sonic Advance games, but they have people who know how to make Sonic games. Good ones.
Yeah.
You jump over them instead of running.
I was trying to get all the rings. There's no good reason, really.
I was gonna say, all you need is one, really.
All you need is one. Where's...
I was gonna say 5's up there, so you're going forward, then you're backtracking. And all you're gonna get out of it is a 1-up.
At least I don't... Oh, damn!
Yeah, and as I said,
Oh, damn!
even though I'll fully admit that they are quite buggy and flawed in some aspects, Secret Rings, Sonic and the Black Knight are good. They have a lot of... what they lack in solid gameplay, which... I'm one of those people who says gameplay first. The gameplay needs to be the focus. And even in here, you know, they are weak for that, for having not the strongest game.
Oh, that was cool. That's cool. Don't let me live. All right.
It's cool that you can tell the enemies you shouldn't homing attack compared to the ones you should.
Yeah.
By which I'm lying. But they're not horrible. They're not Sonic 06. Not even close. With some practice, you can get used to how they play.
I think
They've got a lot of character.
Yeah.
Like,
Keep going.
play them. Play Sonic Advance. Play Sonic Unleashed. Like, I've actually heard from people that it's not really that bad. Like, it, you know, it's kind of like...
Well,
it's like...
Wow. Thanks a lot, Crab.
It's like the the Storybook series in that way, where it's not perfect, it could have been a lot better, but it also could have been a lot worse, and it's really not as bad as a lot of people would want it to be, to want it to sound.
Yeah, I've heard it's actually pretty good aside from the Werehog level.
Yeah, like that's what I hear too, is like when it's just Sonic stuff, like, oh man, it's Sonic stuff and it's fun, and then you do the Werehog levels, and it's like, you know, if I wanted to play God of War, I'd play God of War, not this watered down bullshit.
So I really don't want to play God of War.
Yeah, that too. Like I don't. Like I play Devil May Cry. It's better in every fucking regard. Classic ones and new ones, except for Devil May Cry 2. But we don't talk about it. Except I did in one of our videos, but I don't know if we lost the footage to the game I was talking over at the time. When I made my I was talking about Chaos Legion. Anyway, Sonic games. There are good ones, good modern Sonic games. This is not one of them. I don't know where the praise is coming from. I'm not seeing it at all.
I don't know, maybe I've just heard wrong or read the reviews opposite of what they're supposed to be read as.
They were all about the 3DS version. The console version just sucks, and the 3DS version is actually good. I've actually had situations where that is entirely accurate.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but like Turok Evolution, completely crap. Except the Game Boy Advance version, which is a 2D side-scrolling Metal Slug fucking Contra Turok thing.
That sounds good.
Yeah! Like, it's hard as balls. Yeah, see, stuff like that, where like suddenly, whoa, shit, you can't control him, he's all over the fucking place.
You can't control Sonic.
You don't know Sonic. You can't cage Sonic.
Sonic's my guy.
You don't know me.
You don't know Sonic, you don't know me, you don't know nothing. I'll tell you, Sonic.
I don't get why they hid the bounce pads. You notice that?
Yeah.
Like, you'll just run over a spot and bam, there's a bounce pad in the floor.
It's like, damn!
Yeah. I kept stopping at a lot of points going, how do I get up there? And then I'd inch forward and a bounce pad under the floor. And I'm just, what?
Oh, I gotta hit all these.
Gotta free all the butterflies.
Oh, jeez.
Gotta run into all the oil drums.
The oil drum that wasn't moving hurt me.
Well, hey, consistency.
Sounds like it.
Hey, the oil barrel wasn't moving and it hurt you. Consistency.
Oh,
you ran into those
auto jumping. That's gonna be useful.
You ran into those non-moving chicken mechs and it hurt you. So hey, continuity's good. Yeah, I really hate these. You've got these tiny little auto bounces. When you do the full jump, you fly slowly but really far. Like further than it feels like you should. Yeah, like you really need to pay attention to your shadow when you're doing this. Seriously, you can make it up to those ones up there already. Like, the jump is ridiculous. See? completely over. Like, there's actually that's like the very first stage. I was saying there's like multiple ways through it. One of the paths leads you to clouds. There's actually a segment like this in stage 1, and when I first did it, I was like, "Oh man, this is a big jump!" And I just completely off the world because I couldn't. There was no way for me to tell that the jump was gonna be that ridiculous.
Yeah, you just have a shadow and that's it.
Yeah, and you can only see the shadow over the clouds, and it's really hard to judge how far apart these clouds are.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I can't think of a game besides Killer 7 in the last 5 years that I bought new and was like this. Like,
Killer's
wow,
Dead.
this is shit.
Killer's Dead.
I just said that though.
I said Killer 7.
Oh, I'm sorry. Killer 7's good. No, Killer is Dead yet. Killer is Dead is crap. I can't think. And honestly, like, everything I have to say about Killer is Dead was really like, it's just so mediocre. It was that was gaming mediocrity personified with an amazingly sexist minigame. This, I can bitch for. I've been bitching for like an hour now.
That's true. It's been actually about an hour and a half almost.
Yeah, I've been bitching for about an hour and a half about many different things with constant visual proof of my problems with this game.
But at least we get to team with Eggman
Again.
for the first time.
First time in the new rebooted universe something.
The Zeti have an innate ability to manipulate magnetic fields. They can make electronics.
That is not how magnetism works.
Magnets are miracles.
Sonic punted it away with his
No!
stupidity.
Magnets do not make you control sophisticated electronic programming.
They make them do interesting things. God, I hope this is recording.
This is the code. All those who think Eggman is a total bonehead raise their hands.
Well, there you go, folks. The motion is passed unanimously.
I didn't raise my hand.